Kahala Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua Ba'Shem Rakah Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the Ark doing his work in truth and sincerity in the four corners of the earth. I wanted to do this lesson, um, based on this article. It says NYC sees astronomical rise in UFO sightings. Okay, because we're going into spiritual times, man. We're going into the end of Esau's rulership. Okay, so you're gonna see more and more signs and wonders. As we're approaching, the end, man. And the article says sightings of unidentified flying objects, which we know to be the Chariots of the Most High. So they are identified. You know, it says sightings of unidentified flying objects (UFOs) in New York City have increased 31% this year over 2019, 46 compared with 35. Salakia. It says compared with 2018 figures of around a dozen, 2020 sightings are astronomically higher, so far jumping by more than 283%, according to the NY Post, citing data from the National UFO Reporting Center. Okay, and people are just talking about, UFOs, more in general, man. I did a video on the interview, with Barack Obama, and they asked him about the chariots, and he said that he was real inquisitive about it, but he can't disclose, what information that they had, because that devil, what I'm saying, he knows what's going on to a certain extent, even though he's on a puppet level, you know, they disclosed to him that Yahweh Shah will be commanding these chariots, man, you know, because this devil knows that he's gonna fight against the Most High, man. Over there in the valley, over there in the valley of decision. This damn devil knows that. That's why he's created his space force. That's why you had that former president at the UN National Assembly, saying that they needed a intergalactic attack, so all the nations could come together. It says the borough with the most UFO sightings was Brooklyn this year, coming in at 12. Because you have a lot of Jakes out there in Brooklyn, man. They say the second was Manhattan with 11, and Queens with 10. Staten Island had 8, and the Bronx saw 5. They say NY Post said the most memorable intergalactic incidents occurred in the summer months on Staten Island and in the Bronx. They said the first incident occurred on June 8th. A Bronxite, a Bronxite said 30 objects flew in a perfect line in perfect synchronicity that looked like a bunch of moving stars. And that's how these chariots move, man, in sync. Just like a bird or flying a triangle. That's how the chariots assemble themselves in uniformity. It says the observer claimed, "I don't drink or take any drugs whatsoever. I'm not a UFO conspiracy theorist." And you're not gonna have to be. Pretty soon the chariots are gonna be seen, daily, man. Up until we get the hell up out of here. They say then on July 21st, a Staten Islander spotted an oval craft that looked and sounded like a helicopter. Then the mysterious flying machine sent a surge of heat radiation through my body. Damn. You know? They say the Islander honestly thought it was the government putting something into the air with everything going on during these times. And I thought I would wake up and find it all over the news or on Instagram. It's like it say on September 15th, a Brooklynite looked out the bathroom window of his home and saw orange metallic orbs standing still over the Canarsie Jamaica Bay Area. They said by the time I caught my son, they were gone. I could not believe my eyes. Earlier in the year, a Manhattanite reported UFOs swirling around the Statue of Liberty. Even though these were first-hand accounts, there was no physical evidence such as a picture or video to back up their claims. Well, as far as we know, and the Most High is um, saving the pictures and all that stuff, man, for the time of the real invasion. Those in-depth pictures, the close-up. You're not gonna get that until it's time for the Chariots to act, man. You know. Just say last week, Ham Eshed, former head of Israel's Defense Ministry Space Directorate, told Israel's Yedat Aeronaut newspaper that aliens exist and have been waiting to show themselves, but added they remain secret because humanity isn't ready for the reveal. With the word certainly a strange place in 2020, it was noted earlier this month that alien monoliths were appearing in the U.S. and even in Europe. Okay, so Yahweh Shah is about to make his return, man. It ain't the Greys. It ain't something you seen on Ancient Aliens. All right, the Anunnaki, none of that. It's the Most High getting ready to send His Son Yahweh Shah. But this is Zechariah chapter 5 and verse 1. It say, "Then I turned and lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold a flying roll. And he said unto me, What seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. And then said he unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For every one that stealeth shall be cut off, as on this side according to it, and every one that sweareth shall be cut off, as on that side according to it. I will bring it forth, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief, and into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name." That's talking about Esau. Okay, and the house of the thief is America. "And it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof." Okay, so this is the curse that go about the earth, man. Talking about those UFOs, those chariots, man, that flying roll. Okay, and it comes in all different kind of shapes. Like the one article said that it was an oval shape. Sometimes they're diamond shape. You know, sometimes they're in the shape of a flying roll. But that's the curse that's gonna go about the whole earth, man. All right, like Independence Day. Okay, and you ain't gonna be able to punch out an angel of the Lord. All right, like Will Smith did in Independence Day. This is Revelation chapter 1 and verse 7. "Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen." Okay? So let's say, "Behold, he cometh with clouds," man. And those clouds are talking about the chariots, man, the UFOs. Then it say, "And every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him." Okay, so Yahweh Shai is coming back pissed off and looking for vengeance, man. And those men that pierced him back in the ancient times, man, they're gonna be here on the planet Earth right now, man. Whether they a top level jet fighter, okay, one of these high level generals, you know, the Yahweh Shai is gonna get his lick back, man. And they say, "And all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him." Okay, so all the different nations, all the heathens, and even you 2/3 are gonna wail when Yahweh Shai comes back on that chariot, man, because he's gonna be shooting out sparks and flames, man. All right, this is Isaiah chapter 4 and verse 5. "And the Lord Yahweh will create upon every dwelling place of Mount Zion and upon her assemblies a cloud and smoke by day, and the shining of a flaming fire by night. For upon all the glory shall be a defense." And it's talking about in the kingdom of heaven. We're gonna have these chariots in all our resting places, man. You know, and they're gonna protect us, man. Okay, they're gonna protect them under the Lord. You know, in these end times, man. But we're gonna have the chariots there. protecting our children, in the kingdom of heaven, man. But that's all I had. I pray this us to edifying, call all Yabashim Shah, Bashim Kakradash, the bonus of the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace, sanitation, that I am doing his work in truth and sincerity in the four corners of the earth, and Shalom.